So Joe Biden has stepped down for candidacy for president of the United States and has fully endorsed Kamala Harris. Kamala has given President Biden a heartfelt message on Instagram that read the following: "On behalf of the American people, I would like to thank Joe Biden for his extraordinary leadership as president of the United States and for his decades of service to our country. I'm honored to have the president's endorsement, and my intention is to earn and win this nomination. I will do everything in my power to reunite the Democratic Party and unite our nation and to defeat Donald Trump and his extreme Project 2025 agenda. If you're with me, add a donation right now at my link in the bio." Now, I do think that it's kind of funny that she's asking for donations when she has $96 million that is only partially hers. We're going to get into what that means. Let's get into this article. This is from CNN. It says Kamala Harris formally takes over Biden-Harris campaign account, she's the only one who could. The Biden-Harris campaign on Sunday formally amended filings with the Federal Election Commission to rename its principal committee and to declare Kamala Harris a candidate for president. That move means that she should remain on the ticket for the general election. According to the Campaign Legal Center, Harris could assume control of the Biden-Harris campaign account, which had nearly $96 million in cash at the end of June. Quote, specifically because Biden and Harris share a campaign committee, the vice president and her running mate can continue using the campaign's existing funds for the general election if she is on the Democratic ticket as either the president or the vice presidential nominee. End quote, Trevor Potter, founder and president of the Campaign Legal Center, said in the statement. So you guys can see that she has the money. It's available. She doesn't even have to fight for it, and it's already hers. Now, I know I'm dogging Kamala Harris for taking over Biden's campaign money that she's partially entitled to because she is on the ballot as VP for this campaign. But, you know, she's going against Trump, so she's going to need this money because Trump has a full-blown endorsement from Elon Musk, who's the owner of Tesla, Twitter, and SpaceX, and he's committed $45 million per month to endorse President Trump in this upcoming election. So I'm not mad at her. I honestly don't blame Kamala Harris for jacking Joe Biden's campaign money because, to be honest with you, that $96 million is going to be in Trump's back pocket in 2 months, strictly based off of Elon Musk's contributions. So, you know, get it how you live, and this race has got to be competitive if the Democrats are going to have a shot. Now, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Biden supporter. I'm a me supporter, and I told you guys a long time ago that shot that Trump took made him bigger than Elvis. Jesus himself would have to come down and represent the Democratic Party in order for Trump to lose. So unfortunately, Jesus was a little busy for the rest of the year, so they got Kamala Harris instead. Now, it is hilarious to me that Donald Trump has a felony and he's going to be running against a former attorney general from California, but this is the best shot they got, man, and it's interesting, man. Now, I'll tell you guys all the time, I'm not pro-Biden, I'm not pro-Trump, I'm pro-me. I'm voting for my own best interests, and Biden didn't have anything for me, so hopefully Kamala has a different bag of tricks. Now, we're going to take a look and see. We're going to have to wait for her to get on the campaign trail to see what she has to offer. There have been no updates on her website as far as policy goes, so this is going to be a wild ride. Is America ready for the first female president of the United States? Now, this is something that I've thought about for quite some time because I kind of seen this coming already. I'm going to be real with you. Now, I don't think America's ready for our commander-in-chief to be a woman, especially for her to be a black woman. I think a lot of men are going to vote against her, even inside of her own party, because they cannot sit well and sleep at night knowing that they're being led by a woman. I hate to say it, a lot of men think this way. Now, I know that's toxic masculinity, that's American toxic masculinity. But it's also going to be outside of our country as well. There are other countries that have not progressed as far as we have. And, in some countries like Pakistan, women don't even have rights for real. So the international toxic masculinity is going to go crazy in those global meetings. Could you imagine the leader of Pakistan coming from a country where women can barely drive, and you go to a meeting with the leader of the free world and she's a woman, a black woman, and you just looking at her like, do you know what I would do to a woman like you in my home country? Like, he gonna be looking at her so crazy, bro, like a zoo animal almost. And, as a country, they're probably gonna have a lot of hate in our hearts if we allow a black woman to lead our country. Now, does their opinion matter? No. Is that the correct way of thinking? Absolutely not. That is not the American way. And, I just don't have that in my heart, to be real with you, but it's what other countries have in their hearts. It's their viewpoints, their ideologies. And, some of these countries, fam, are behind like 100 years. It's sad, but it's true. But yeah, hopefully this will be a good election. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm looking forward to it, man. I think that Kamala's a way better opponent than Donald Trump, especially considering her law enforcement and her law background. Donald Trump having law issues, it makes it a pretty good heavyweight match. I think it's also good for women. Even if I'm against what Kamala is pushing as far as policy goes, I haven't seen it. I can't judge it, right? But even if I don't like it, I am kind of rooting for her and I'm rooting for women because, this is going to be groundbreaking. It's going to be history in the making, fam. Like, imagine what that's going to do to little girls. Even little white girls, not just little black girls. Imagine what that's going to do to little girls in general, even white girls. Little girls going to be looking up at that like, man, I could be the president one day. So that does something to me. That tugs at my heartstrings. But my vote goes to whoever has a better plan, straight up. Better policy wins. Big bank take little bank. Even though Donald Trump definitely got big bank, 45 mil a month from Elon Musk is a lot to work with, man. Let me know what you guys think. Good luck to Joe Biden and his family. Good luck to everybody involved, bro. I want America to win at the end of the day.